Hello everyone, it's Kari from sunshineinmypocket.com, and today I'm going to share with you the new October Hedgehog Hollow Kit and everything that comes in it. In my kit I got a couple of pins. This is the Maker Forte pin and the little bird pin, so super cute. And then we have a dual tip brush that you use as a tool to go with this Kaleidoscope powder. And the powder that came was this purple color. It's called Nebula, and it's so beautiful. And you use it with this water-based ink pad. This is the clear ink pad, and it's really good for techniques, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. And also in this kit, we've got some paper here, and this is actually the Perfect Blend paper, which is so fun to use. It is actually coated with kind of a smooth coating. It's a little different from regular cardstock. It is so good for ink blending techniques. I'm going to try it with the Kaleidoscope powder today, but you're going to see how it turns out. It didn't turn out as crisp as I wanted it to with the powder, so for this particular paper, I think I'm going to use it just for ink blending. It always turns out so great. And then you have this beautiful stencil and of course the stamp set. This comes with some circular stamps and also a lot of sentiments and some beautiful words you can use on all your cards. So today I'm going to show you how to use this stamp set. We're going to use one of those larger sentiments, and we'll use the Kaleidoscope powder with that dual tip brush and this paper here, but I'm also going to use some regular cardstock. So let me show you real quick what I'm talking about, the difference that we're going to use in the paper. By the way, this kit from Hedgehog Hollow is highlighting some brand new Maker Forte items. If you haven't heard of Maker Forte, I did an unboxing with some of their new products. So this Hedgehog Hollow Kit has some exclusive products in it just for the kit for Hedgehog Hollow. So here's the difference in papers I'm showing you. The Perfect Blend is the one that came in the kit, and then there's a heavyweight cardstock with the card fronts. So I'm going to try both of these papers today with the Kaleidoscope powder and see how they turn out. I sometimes think it's helpful to do some of these experiments. I do this, of course, for research purposes and on your behalf so you can see what works the best. I was not sure how this Perfect Blend would work with the Kaleidoscope powder. So I went ahead and taped on that beautiful stencil that came in the Hedgehog Hollow October kit, and I'm using the clear ink pad that also came in the kit to go over the entire panel. You can see there's a little bit of a watermark ink on there, and this remains sticky just long enough. See there, you can see that shine. Just long enough to put this Kaleidoscope powder on. You can use it for embossing, all kinds of techniques, but for today, I'm going to use this larger end of the brush here because it's such a large area that we're trying to cover. And I'm going to put that Kaleidoscope powder on. Now you'll see as I'm placing this on, it is very dark. It turns out really, really dark and bold on this paper, which was kind of cool, but at the same time, because it was so sleek and slippery, I didn't get some very clear lines. I'm not sure if it's because this is a brand new clear watermark ink pad and it was kind of going underneath the stencil, but look there, some of the lines are just blurred and I didn't love that, but I did love all the shine. You can see that in the light here. So I'm just going to clean up my area a little bit using a paper towel and some water. And now I'm going to try it on the regular heavyweight cardstock. The same exact method. I just taped that stencil on, I inked it on, and now I'm going to put the powder on. Now I did think about spraying that stencil with some spray, but because we're using Kaleidoscope powder on this to stick, I didn't think that was a good idea, because it does leave a sticky residue when you spray that spray. It'll leave a sticky residue on your paper, and then you're going to get the Kaleidoscope sticking to all of those pieces, and you don't want that. So you can see that it's much lighter when you do it on the cardstock. It's not quite as bold and vivid. I'm doing the same exact thing. You get kind of a variation depending on how wet that watermark ink is at the time. So I'm trying to get it all even here, but you can see that you get quite a little variation and it's so pretty. I'm going to use this brush here to wipe off the excess. It's so handy to have a larger brush to wipe off that excess. And look at how it shines. You can see the difference here in the papers. We got a much bolder effect with the perfect blend and a lighter, more subtle effect, but still beautiful with the regular cardstock. So I've chosen one of the sentiments here, and I'm going to use that clear ink pad once again on some vellum. Now, I forgot to use my anti-static powder tool, so I recommend that you do that. I was lucky this time because when I put that embossing powder on, I didn't get too much stray embossing powder, which you normally would on vellum. I was lucky, but I used a paintbrush to kind of wipe off the excess powder that I didn't want here and there. So I do recommend using an anti-static powder tool first. I heat set that, and you got this beautiful gold embossing here on the vellum. And I'm using this Grape cardstock. It came from Maker Forte. It matches this Nebula Kaleidoscope Powder just perfectly. So I cut down that panel we powdered with the Kaleidoscope Powder, and I cut down a piece of the panel of the Grape cardstock, and then I cut down the vellum as well to be a strip. I'm going to attach this vellum on the back here so that you can't see any of that adhesive. I'm using some tape, and look how it matches. This is just regular clear tape, and I tape it on the back. That way you can't see any of the adhesive on the front of the card. Now I'm going to use this Rainbow Craft Pick and Gem Picker from Maker Forte. It's another one of their new tools. This did not come in the kit. This is something that's extra from Maker Forte. And also these confettis are from Maker Forte. This is the stars in the English mustard color, and they are small and beautiful, and I thought a sprinkling of them would just be so magical on this card. So I'm going to just sprinkle them on, let them fall where they may, and then I'm going to glue each one individually with the Craft Pick Gem, or the Gem Picker tool here. Actually, it didn't take me very long. The lovely thing about this tool is that you can pick it up, but it just has a slight stick, so when you have the glue down, it sticks right down to the glue. You only need one hand to do that, and one hand for the glue. So look how quick this was for me to add all of those stars. It looks so pretty. And now I'm just going to glue this onto that purple panel. I cut that down to a regular A2 size card, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I'm just using liquid adhesive to attach that. And there we go. I'm going to let that sit for just a minute, and then we'll attach the entire thing to a card base. This is a 110-pound heavyweight card base here. And that's our card for today. Just showing how fun it is to use that Kaleidoscope powder, adding some gold, embossing, and some gold embellishments to make a simple card really is a standout. So there it is. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video of the Hedgehog Hollow October kit, and using some of the tools and new product together with the kit really works well together. So if you did enjoy this short video, give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I love all your comments, and I'll be back real soon with some more inspiration using this new Hedgehog Hollow kit. I hope you'll join me and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.